Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we begin this lesson, all praises, honor, praise due to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, RAKHAKWADASH.
Alright, call, halal,
YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, RAKHAKWADASH.
Alright, Khan, that's right. And double honors to our apostles, the elders of great millstone, who will grow and taught us his truth through the spirit, probably YAHAWASHI,
Khan.
and continuously labor in the faith as it is this day. Seeking citations to all these sincere occupants across the four corners of the earth, living in his word. Alright, hustling his truth and endure hard as a good soldier, the soldier by YAHAWASHI. And Shalom, YAHAWAH, Sha'Allah, which is peace and love to the Lord's elect, the elect of Israel. Alright, 144,000, 12,000 consists out of 12,000 men out of the 12 tribes of Israel, right, which consists of these so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians, and also the 1/3 scattered across the four corners of the earth, predestined to be saved in the latter end of Esau's rulership, man. Alright, I'm the brother Kwame Rashad, I'm the brother.
I'm the brother AHBAD.
We from GMS St. Petersburg, the camp out here, the church out here in St. Pete. Alright, through the spirit, as you can see by the title, man. Alright, the day of darkness shall be ready at his hand, man. Okay, because that's what it all boils down to. Okay, and through the spirit, you know, YAHAWASHI, the water for making us up again to do another lesson. Alright, because basically concerning judgment, man. Alright, okay, this man can't get any sleep at night, not only because those whom he have oppressed, alright, for hundreds of years are raised up, as it is written in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Alright, we're standing in great boldness, but ultimately because these other nations, alright, are gathering together against him, man. Alright, and all this is due to Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, okay? The Lord said his determination is to gather nations against who? The golden cup that's what's in the Lord's hand, which is Babylon the Great, alright, which is America, man. Alright, and this man know that, man, okay? This man know that he has a short time, alright, so he needs to establish his agenda. He needs to establish his rule. According to the scriptures, alright, it's going to come to naught, man, alright, and that's what we're here to tell you, man. So this is not the time for us to be afraid nor fear, because the scriptures tell you, alright, they be of a good cheer for I'll overcome the world, man, alright, and we have life in this truth, man, alright, these words, when we read these words, this is life, this is a comfort, man.
That's why I like to say that the Bible is a living organism, you know, because an organism has life in it. This book right here spoke about events that the Heavenly Father presented to his prophets millenniums ago. All right, and the millennium is 1,000 years, okay? So understand that when this brother's speaking, and when I'm speaking, and when you see the men of the Lord speaking, we're speaking about things that are written aforetime. When you're looking at the title right now, it's talking about Esau, Edom, man, that the darkness is set on the side for him, man, that he's going to get the same punishment that he gave to us, but double at the very same time, man. Right?
The scriptures tell you, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. All right? He will uncover thy sins, man. All right? So through the spirit, I'm going to go ahead and open up with this. Job chapter 15, verse 17. It says, I will show thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare. And anytime I speak on this book, Job chapter 15, verse 17. I will shew thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare. Right,
so that which you have seen I will declare. Go ahead up.
Verse 18. Which wise men have told from their fathers.
Which wise men have told from thy father. What we always say, man, we said, with all thy getting, get understanding, and wisdom is the principal thing, man. All right? Because understanding, you hear the knowledge, which means you hear the word, but are you applying it? That's what wisdom comes in at. Go ahead up.
And have not hid it. Unto whom alone.
Read it as part. Not hit it. Read one more time.
It says Job 15:17. I will show thee, hear me, and that I would have seen, I will declare, which wise men have told from their fathers and have not hid it.
Right, and have not hid it. That's why what did Paul say in Romans 15:4? The things that are written aforetime for our learning, man. When you go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 1, it talks about us stirring up our pure minds, man, by way of the prophets, man. The old men that had the wisdom of YAHAWASHI, because these words are not private interpretations. These are words that Yahweh put on the prophets through the Spirit to write down to a book, so that when these things come to pass, you can say, oh, I knew this, or I knew that, i.e. Nostradamus, man.
Yeah. Hey, and that's why the scripture said, because it says, and have not hid it. The scripture said, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Exactly.
Because YAHAWASHI is the one who have poured upon these people the spirit of deep sleep. Alright, spirit slumber. Yeah, to not see the prophecies. And here it is. I just did a video with the Spirit of YAHAWASHI on the RFID chip out there in Sweden. All right, and it says that they are being forced to be able to buy goods. All right, with their RFID chip implanted in their hand, man. Right, which goes right into Revelations 13 chapter and Revelations 14 chapter.
So the Lord already spoke about it to John the Revelator when he was in the island of Patmos. I got a precept. This is Isaiah chapter 47, chapter 48, verse 5. I have even from the beginning declared it to thee. Before it came to pass, I shewed thee. Lest thou shouldest say, mine idol have done them, and my graven image and my molten image have commanded them. Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not ye declare it? So in other words, that goes back to us showing the words of this Bible. Come on, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child, that's who Esau Edom is today. The Caucasians today. The Lord said, I'm showing you who these people are. I'm showing you who you are. Are you not going to declare it? That's why the Lord said, you are the light of the earth, the light of the world. He said, Yahweh says, YAHAWASHI, who was speaking to his father, I should say. He said, no man light the candle and put it under a bushel. So we have to profess these words. And that goes back to us making ourselves a living sacrifice. So when we saying things like America going to be destroyed by thermonuclear warheads, when we saying famine is going to come, when we saying that rape is going to come, when we saying that pestilence is going to come, when we saying that murder is going to come, race war is going to come, we telling you that the Lord has revealed these things to us, because faith comes by what? Hearing. So we saw the words, we saw the prophecies coming to pass. So now we looking at them, we running, Habakkuk 2, we running and telling you people, yo, this is the time for you to get right. The Lord is not playing, he's coming back. He is coming back right now. So right now, Esau Edom, he already know his wealth. He already know it as well. The spirit of the prophet says to the prophet, and we are the prophets, man. And Esau Edom are the ones who hid this from us. Because the Lord put it on them to be that covering cast over all the people of the earth.
That's right. That's right.
Because what it says in Revelations, it said the devil come out of 1,000 years of bondage to what? Deceive the whole world. To deceive the whole world.
That's right.
Exactly.
And that's beautiful you say that, because Job 12 says what? The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So that goes to show you how YAHAWASHI is the one who was orchestrating the right-hand side and the left-hand side. You know, Satan is nothing but a hitman for YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
And the physical counterpart of that is the spiritual demon Satan, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, according to the book of Psalms, 17th chapter, man. All right.
And also, that spiritual demon could come in the format of music, TV, social media. Because it don't literally have to be a physical individual, but it needs to be a certain vibration that you're picking up, man. Isaiah chapter 48 verse 6 again. Thou hast heard, see all this, and will not ye declare it. I have shewed thee new things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them. They are created now, and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, lest thou shouldst say, behold, I knew them. Alright? So the things that we're reading right now are for our learning, so that we can understand that the things the Lord had told us to write down in the ancient times is coming to pass today. That's why the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And I made a video last night, if I'm not mistaken, about saying that the prophets are here on earth today. Go ahead, up.
Yeah, let's go right back to Job 15 and 17, showing you Job was a prophet too. I will show thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare, which wise men have told from their fathers and have not hid it, unto whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passed among them.
And to whom the earth was given, to our fathers. Alright, they go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 54 on down. The earth, if it were made for our sakes, right? Go ahead up.
Verse 20. The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days.
Right.
And the number of his years is hidden to the oppressor.
So the number of his years are hidden to the oppressor, man. So, but our years are innumerable. That's why when you go, can you go to Job 14 and 5 real quick? You're right there.
Spirit.
Job 14 and 5 real quick, Baba Kashan.
Job chapter 14 verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Right,
so the number of Esau's days is with YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
Thou hast appointed his bound that he cannot pass.
A boundary. When you playing basketball, if you go across that white line when you dribbling the ball, you're out of bounds. So Esau, you're not going to pass that bound. The Heavenly Father set a bound for you. And we telling you it right now. Go ahead, up.
Job 15 verse 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears.
What's that dreadful sound in his ears? You going to slavery.
That's right.
Revelation 13 and 9.
Right. Yep.
Revelation, not Revelation. Isaiah 14 and 21, man. All right. Exodus 21 and 16.
Yep.
Numbers 35 and 33. All that. Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
Yep.
All that's going into their mind. Amos 1 and 11.
Yep.
All that's going into their ear. They hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
They hearing all of that. Go ahead, up.
Job 15 verse 22. Job 15 and 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity, the destroyer, shall come up upon him.
It said prosperity and the destroyer shall come up upon him, right?
Yep.
Let's find out who that destroyer is, man. Can you give me Hebrews 7 and 14 real quick, Baba Bashar?
Spirit to come.
We are the prophets of the Lord. What the scripture said, the Lord God doeth nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. We have the secrets of the Lord. Call HALAL YAHAWASHI. This is Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 7. The lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Alright, let's talk about YAHAWASHI. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate. Desolate. Thermonuclear warheads too with the angels. And thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. Alright? Go ahead up.
Yeah, if I may add to it, going right back to Job, the 15th chapter, later on in those verses, it says, he shall flee from the glittering sword, man. Alright, and the scriptures tell you that the sword, alright, is also those missiles, man. Alright? So this is why this man is afraid. And the scriptures tell you, terror shall make him afraid on every side, man. Alright, so this is why the day of darkness is at hand, man, for this man. He can see it. Alright, he's been consumed by the spirit of the Most High, which is the prophets. Alright, war is in the midst, upwards of the people. Okay, but the scriptures give you a biblical outline on how this man is going out, man, in the fullness of his sufficiency, man. Alright, you said Hebrews 7 and 14. Hebrews 7 and 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah. Of which tribe Moses spake nothing concerning priesthood.
And when you go to Revelations 5 and 7, when it said the lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, that's talking about YAHAWASHI. Right, so we can go back to the Bible.
Job 15, verse 22. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness.
Right, so Esau don't believe that he's going to return out of darkness. Remember them 1,000 years? Because we were ruling Europe for 1,000 years. They came out of the caves. Like that Geico commercial says, so easy a caveman can do. So they don't think they're going back to darkness. And darkness don't necessarily mean that you're going back to the caves or that you're going, you going to a hole. Yeah. It mean that you're going to a state of like bewilderment, a state of where like you're going to be lacking. Because right now, the light is what? The knowledge of the Lord. So without the light, you are in darkness. But Esau going to go back to the darkness because YAHAWASHI gave Esau the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to even go to the moon. Man, they come up with that out of all the years we've been here on earth. Since the wicked ruling the earth now they can go to the, well, not to the moon. They can go to the space station. Why? Because the Lord gave them that light. But the Lord will put them back in darkness. He's going to take that light from them. And that light is going to be them ruling over this world with wickedness. Because the Heavenly Father controlled the left and the right-hand side. So he said, you know what, Israel, since you want to listen to me, hearken unto me, I'm going to take the light from you and give it to Esau. That's why Esau said, who was in hardcore bondage? Esau said, I found out how to take the light from the slave. Go ahead,
precept for you. Job 18, verse 5.
Yea,
the light of the wicked shall be put out.
The light of the wicked shall be put out. And what it says, candle is the light of a man, your spirit, your soul. So the Lord going to take the Massachusetts. It said the spirit of America. That was the first state to actually implement same-sex marriage. Lord said He's gonna take the whole light out of America. How is that? By making it desolate. It shall not be inhabited, man. That's right. Because the lion shall come from his thicket to destroy the Gentiles, man.
That's right. Yeah.
Right. Go ahead up.
Going right back to that sound that's in his ear. Which is what? Slavery, man.
Chanting down Babylon.
That's right.
Hey. The YAHAWASHI said they shall be consumed by His word. So that sound in His ear is a word, which is this word.
That's right. That's
right. Up.
Job 18 verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
The spark of his fire shall not shine.
The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him.
Con. So he basically gonna be obliterated. He gonna be taken out after the 1,000 years, because you know we gotta have our fun. Because the Lord said we gotta do double unto them as they did unto us.
Right.
It's only right that we do the same thing they did to us that we do to them. Because you know what, they'll make the Lord a just God.
I was just going to say, the Lord is not the author of confusion, nor is he a power of being unbalanced, man.
I mean, even in layman terms, if I got 2 jawbreakers and there's 2 kids, if I give one child 2 jawbreakers, I didn't do the other child with no jawbreaker any justice. It has to be a balance. I'm going to give you one and you one. I did both them justice. Yep. That's how the Lord going to do with us. Go ahead, up.
Job 15, verse 23. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand.
So he know that the day of darkness is ready. He said he wanders for bread, saying, where is it? And bread goes back to resources. Think about resources and all these economies, man. Because what you do is, boom, you go out there, dang, I want this oil, I want them diamonds. That's why in the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, spirit. Go ahead. Hey, because what it just said, he's seeking for the bread. Because the Bible speaking parabolic terms. Bread is life. So where we see natural resources, there is life. Where we see water in any ancient civilization, you know there was life there. Go ahead up.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man.
And what's that wine? That wine go back to his philosophy. Yeah. Go ahead up.
Neither keepeth at home.
Right.
Who enlargeth his border, who enlargeth his desire as hell.
He neither keepeth at home. Can you go back to that Job real quick?
Job chapter 15, verse 23.
You talking about Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Go ahead. He
wandereth abroad for bread.
So he go about to every country looking for resources. Go ahead up.
Saying, where is it?
Where is it? Sitting all these garrisons in all the other countries, right? Go ahead up.
He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand.
He know that the day of darkness, when his candle is going to be put out, is at hand. Yeah. Now, you got more on that? That's it on that. Okay, hold on. I got some real quick Bible push out through the spirit. Read that one more time, Bible push out.
Job 15, verse 23. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. He got but a short time. The darkness is coming before him. The Esau is losing his light in this society, man. Slowly but surely, that light is constantly dimming on Esau. The spirit of America is constantly on the decline, man. All right, go ahead up.
I got something for you. Job 18, verse 10. The snare is laid for him in the ground.
Snare is a trap, like a bear trap. Go ahead.
And a trap for him in the way.
And a trap for him in the way. Hey, that's why the Lord said the deceived and the deceiver are mine. The Lord said pride has deceived thee. And pride go up before destruction. It's inevitable for Esau to go down.
Verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Exactly.
And shall drive him to his feet.
Come.
His strength shall be hunger bitten.
Drive him to his feet. Sit down in the dust or virgin daughter of Babylon. They're going to sit down. Rather than drive to their feet. Go ahead on.
And destruction shall be ready at his side.
Come. And destruction going to be ready at his side. It's with YAHAWASHI. Right. Go ahead up.
Come. That's why Scripture says the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way.
The lion has come out of his thicket. Go ahead up.
Come. Job chapter 15, verse 24. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid.
Come. Terror is on every side. Go ahead.
Come. They shall prevail against him as a king ready to the battle.
And that's YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI was also referred to as the King of Kings.
Yeah.
So, hey, what it says in 2 Ezra 13 chapter, it says they were scared, yet there was fight. So when they saw YAHAWASHI, they were scared, but they still fought. Go ahead, up.
He said, I will take hold on thee, and I will not meet thee as a man.
I will not meet thee as a man. So they're going to be afraid when they see the glory of YAHAWASHI coming back with the angels. Like the Lord said, with the rebuke of flames, man. Well,
That's right. 25, the rebuke of flames.
yeah, he said that. He said that in what is it? Isaiah 66.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Rebuke of flames.
Man. Job 15, verse 25. For he stretcheth out his hand against the Most High, and strengtheneth himself against the Almighty.
He strengthened himself. Hey, the scripture says what? Cursed be the man that put his trust in man and make his strength his arm, which is what? Esau's military, their might.
That's right.
Go ahead,
Yeah, kind of his strength. That's right.
You gotta be a fucking fool. You know you didn't put yourself here, but you gonna try and fight against the Lord? Damn, boy. Go ahead, Al.
That's sad. Job 15, verse 26. He runneth upon him, even on his neck, upon the thick bosses of his bucklers,
Right.
because he covereth his face with his fatness. Oh, no. It's some more on.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, come. And maketh collapse of fat of his flanks, and he dwelleth in desolate cities, and in the houses which no man inhabiteth.
Hey, but listen to what it said. It said, Esau Malachi 1. Esau Malachi 1.
Yep.
It said, I shall return. It said, though we are impoverished, I shall return and build up the desolate places.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
They talk about them come over to America. America was occupied, but it was so much land, it was like just desolate. But it wasn't a barren land. It was a land full of vegetation. They came, and now you have all these metropolitan cities, all these statues, all these highways, all these roads. That's what they did. Go ahead, up.
Come, I'm talking to the point out. Job 15, come. Job 15 and 32. It shall be accomplished before his time.
It shall be accomplished before his time. You know what they go back to? They go back to Job 20. If I'm not mistaken, 2021.
Oh,
when it says, you can get it, you already there.
Yeah, come on here. Yeah, come.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, come. I already know what you're talking about. Come. Job chapter 20, verse 22. And the fullness of his sufficiency.
So when they try and implement martial law, when they try and control the entire United States, all 13 is it 10? No, all 10 subdivisions. Cause you know the 10 when they go back to the 10 subdivisions. You know you're dealing with J Hell 15 and all that. When you look at the you know they got the entire United States into 10 parts. When they try to implement martial law, you have the race wars, and they try to force everybody to take the RFID chip. And then you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna try and kick their feet back. But just before they try and do that, go ahead up.
It says, he shall be in straits.
You're gonna be in a tough place. Okay? Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Baba Kasha?
Yeah, I went into the blue letter, the etymology for that word there for straits. It said to be in distress.
Yeah.
You know? It says, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly.
When he's about to fulfill his new world order. Go ahead.
The Most High, YAHAWASHI, shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
The Lord gonna cast the fury of his wrath with rebuke of flames of fire. Go ahead, up. That's
right. And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
It said rain it upon him, man. When they're talking about rain, man, they're talking about something coming from the sky. He gonna rain what? The nukes upon him, man.
That's right.
Come.
Yeah, the scriptures say, for this war shall be fought with fuel of fire, man.
Yep.
All right.
Fuel and fire.
What's that? Malachi 4:1. The day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Right.
You know. Hey, the scripture telling Isaiah the 35th chapter, the 4th verse. All right, that his sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. All right. You know. That's the heavenly Father. Hey, Isaiah 54:16. I create a smith that boileth the coals in the fire, man.
Right.
You know, and the waster to destroy. Right. So what? And the destroyer of the Gentile is on his way as well. So that's why in 2 Ezra 13 chapter it not also talks about the chariot that Yahawashi is coming back in, the fathership, but simultaneously the thermonuclear missiles too, man.
And this also gonna talk about Esau kingdom too. Because the scripture said the earth been given to the hands of the wicked. And we know Esau Edom to be the Greco-Romans, but the Greco-Romans didn't rule the whole known world during that time. Because you still had the northern kingdom on the western hemisphere, known as the Incas, the Aztecs, and the Maztecs. So when you read Job 9:24, it's talking about today. Because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child, control the whole world. So right now they have the light. In other words, like the light of Prometheus, if I'm not mistaken. Whenever they have the Olympics, they have the runners run with the torch. And then put the torch there and light it all up. You have the light. The light means that you have rulership. You're in glory. But the Lord gonna take that light from you, man, and gonna put you into darkness, which is gonna be what? Servitude. Go ahead.
You got something? That's it.
No, that was it on that.
All right, yeah, I gotta close it.
Yeah, close the
Yeah,
piece.
I got
Go
something.
ahead.
All right, this is kind of spirit. This is Job chapter 21, verse 29. Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction.
You on reservation, man.
That's
Meaning
right.
that when you reserve something like, okay, about 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna go down to Miami. I already booked the reserve this hotel suite. The Lord reserved for you fire. He reserved for you desolation, man. Servitude, man. That's what he reserved for you.
Hey, Khan, that's why, oh man, bro, that's why King David said in the book of Psalms, the 73rd chapter, he said, I was foolish to envy the wicked. He said, but yet I went into the sanctuary of the Most High and considered their end, man. You know?
So he envied that. Yeah. Hey, that's, now, David said that, right?
Yep.
Now, what did his son Solomon say? He said, envy not thou oppressor.
Yep.
His father told him that.
Yeah.
Envy, don't envy your oppressors, man. Because he said he went into the sanctuary. He went into the mind of the sanctuary of the Lord and saw their end.
Yep, he saw the end.
And what the scripture said, they do not consider their latter end.
That's right. Yep.
Exactly.
That's right.
They don't consider their latter end. Hey, who can take us down? Who can rule over us? Come on, man. How is it that Esau, Edom trying to go to all the different planets? Hey, they just landed on Mars. They find different planets that look like Earth, different galaxies. But you're not considering that your goofy ass didn't make there one of them.
Yeah.
So you think all the wickedness you do on this earth and your ass gonna keep living the way you want to live?
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said the days be shortened, man.
For the elect's sake.
Shall no flesh be saved.
That's right.
Go ahead, up.
Con spirit. Job 21 verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath.
They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. That's it. To the day of the Lord's destruction, man. When the Lord returns back on here on earth.
Yep, kind.
Yep, because the Lord said He's going to try all the inhabitants. Go ahead.
Kind. That going right back into the title of this lesson, man. The day of darkness is ready at His hand. Because we're reading out of the scriptures. Well, this was script. This was already written. All right, and YAHAWASHI said, "What I come not to destroy it, but to fulfill that, man." All right, and this is why Isaiah the 63rd chapter talk about who is this that treadeth the winepress alone, man. All right. Not only do you have to face all these other nations shooting thermonuclear missiles at this place, but simultaneously, Jake giving you hell here in Babylon the Great, the man of the Lord, all right, YAHAWASHI, Mashiach, and the angels, man, all right. So you know, hey, destruction shall make him afraid on every side, man. All right, that's the spirit that we gotta be in, man. All right, hot for the Lord, man.
Esau losing his power. The Lord said, "Not one jot or one tittle of the law in any wise shall be taken from it." He said, "All things will be fulfilled." So as we can slowly but surely see in Esau's society going down, these people they don't see it from what we see it from because they're blinded. We had a faith. See, they still in the but the Lord gonna take the darkness from everybody that's against him, man.
That's right.
That's it. You know. And like I always say, man. Listen, you can bring. Listen, the Heavenly Father, the only person that could bring the Heavenly Father, YAHAWASHI, the only entity that could bring light out of darkness. But how the hell can you bring darkness out of light? We have shadows. But who created the sun to make us cast the shadow? YAHAWASHI. There's no higher power than that, man. It's about Allah. The Lord brought light out of darkness, but light consumed darkness. But you can still produce darkness in the light with the shadow, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm gonna just keep doing this work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just keep doing the work, bro. I'm not. There's nowhere to go.
Pressing towards that mark of salvation.
So that we can be glorified with YAHAWASHI by glorifying them in our body right now to this day. Come. Close out.
Hey, man. With that, hey, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Rachah, Kodash.
YAHWH, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, for giving us the spirit through this lesson. Double honors to our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who were well and taught us this truth through the spirit, and continue to labor in the faith as it is this day. Single salutations to you, Akim, across the four corners of the earth. And Shalom, Wa'ahabatam, Lahabakaya, Shalom, which is peace and love towards the elect of Israel. All right?
Shalom.
Shalom.